Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. YouTube, Ali here, recording a video that is basically long overdue. And I have to apologize to my brother Spartan 077. I apologize for taking so long to respond to you. I've just been so busy, and every time I sit behind the computer, I keep forgetting to sit down and actually record this video. So I decided I'll do it tonight before I do anything else. So basically, we were talking with regards to the topic. The Quran, is it the devil's book? And in your video, basically, you said that the angels didn't speak to the prophets. And if you were to actually open up Genesis, for instance, Genesis 19 verses 1 through 17, you'd find the story of the two angels coming to Lot, and speaking with him. If you open up Genesis 22:11 to 18, you find that the angel of the Lord speaking to Abraham. You open up Exodus 3:2, you find that the angel of the Lord again speaking to Moses. And from a Muslim point of view, the angel of the Lord is the angel Jibreel alayhi salam, which is Gabriel in English, that actually came and gave the message to the various prophets. I mean, in Islam, it's believed that the angel Jibreel alayhi salam, he delivered the message to all the prophets. He is the angel of transferring the message. Hopefully that makes sense to you. We do see that the angel was involved with the prophets. In Islam, what we believe is that God won't come on the face of the earth, because when he does come, it would be that time for Judgment Day, basically. Okay, so hopefully that makes some sense. I'm not sure if it did, but or not. Then you also said that how do we know it's an angel or Satan, because it's a 50-50 shot there, and you're correct. But then the same can be said true about a statement that you said, that Satan is trying to take the position of God. So when someone claims that they have spoken with God, how do we know that they actually spoke with God? It could be that they speak to Satan, and we're left there again with a quandary of what is right or wrong, because that is a 50-50 too, right? I mean, Satan come in and saying that he is God to confuse you. There's no way that you can tell whether he is God or not. I mean, of course, by questioning, maybe you can figure out eventually, But from this, example with the angel is exactly the same with God and Satan, right? Because there's no patent on God's voice, because we've never heard it before, so hopefully that made some sense. Then you said, can the angel come as God? Of course, we don't believe that. The angels are messengers of God, that just kind of stays there. Then you said that why did Jesus appear to Paul? And I'll relate it this way to you. If in the time of Jesus, there were three categories of people. There were those that believed that he was a blasphemer, right? He's nothing, not the Messiah, etc., etc. There are those that believed that he was the Messiah and a prophet of God. And then there are those that believe that he was the Messiah and God, right? So if, let's assume, for a little bit, so that you can understand where my point of view is, let's assume that the middle category is actually in fact on the truth, where he is the Messiah and a man, not God. Okay, if you and I were Satan and we're trying to mislead the people, what is the best alternative we can do? What is the best thing to mislead the people? Definitely people believed in him, right? So, and he did miracles, so why not confuse them to think that he is God? And this is what I believe occurred when Paul met with Jesus, because you do have to remember that Paul was basically a disciple of Satan, where he was going around killing people, right? I mean, he was killing Christians. This was his thing. I mean, we know he was a Jew, but I mean, he was doing Satanly things, killing people, killing Christians, actually. So, if Satan wanted to take that role, it's kind of easy to see that happening. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I guess as we continue this conversation, we can go further. And I'm not trying to attack your religion. Please don't take it that way. We're only here to discuss with each other and get to the truth. Okay. And again, I apologize to you for taking so long for responding to your video. It's just been crazy. So in any case, I'll try to make a little bit more time to record your video rather than staying so long to respond to you. So let's get this conversation going again, and hopefully we can come to understand each other's point of view with that. Alright, so to everyone that is watching, Assalamu alaikum, peace be with you. I'll talk to you next time.